After a long grind, Grace evolves into Pidgeotto. I had struggled in the rival battle, but it was time to try again. Lily's Pidgeotto was up first, and we exchanged blows for a little while before it went down. Next was Radicate, and I had to heal before one-shotting it. Next was Charmander, and it had burned me a couple turns later after I had exchanged blows. Then it took me down to 3 health with another Ember, taking me out with the burn effect. I had to switch to Leaf, which was risky, but I was faster and used Tackle to take it out. Lastly was his Abra, and it only knew Teleport, winning me the battle 2 turns later. After that were the 5 trainers on the bridge. Each one was really easy with either Grace's Gust or Leaf's Vine Whip. I did one Razor Leaf, which replaces Tackle on Leaf. The move is more powerful than Vine Whip and has a chance to crit more. Oh, by the way, the question of the day is, what is your favorite location or city in Kanto? Comment down below. Mine is either Lavender Town or Cerulean Cave, or Seafoam Island, because it's really icy. Next was more grinding before Bill's house. I wanted Leaf to be a higher level before we took on Misty, because with Grace Evolved, we will have more of a chance against Misty. By the way, none of these battles were very hard, so we are overpowered and nothing can touch us. Now, on to Misty. Misty was super easy thanks to over-leveling a ton on the other route. First was Staryu, and on turn 1 it used Harden, and I didn't think I would one-shot it with Vine Whip, but Leaf did. Next was the scarier Starmie, which only used Swift. The first time Vine Whip got down to more than half, and the second time Vine Whip crit, winning me the battle against Misty. The Cascade badge was mine. 2 badges down, 6 to go. Next I went to Vermilion City. Nothing happened between Cerulean and Vermilion, but I was trying to find Psyduck and Growlithe, but couldn't find it. I later realized that for Psyduck I have to learn Surf, which I don't know yet. It's an HM and I have no idea where it is, so we had to find that before we can get our hands on Psyduck. Then I went to the SS Anne to find the captain of the ship so that Leaf could learn Cut. But my rival, Blue, comes at me again, this time on a boat. First was Pidgeotto, and I switched to Grace and just quick attack it before it went down. Next was a new Pokemon, Radicate, which went down to 1 quick attack by Grace. Next was his newly evolved Kadabra. It tried going for Disable, but it failed, and I did a good chunk of damage with Gust. It then used Disable again, and it forced me to use Quick Attack to take it down. Lastly was his newly evolved Charmeleon. I went first doing a little bit of damage with Quick Attack, and it used Ember, which did a lot more. I used another Quick Attack and another Ember that took me to Red HP. I got Charmeleon to Red HP before it takes me down. I switched to Leaf, and it growls at me, winning me the battle with another Vine Whip. I then go to the captain's quarters, and I make him feel better because he was seasick. He then gave me the HM for Cut, which I teach it to Leaf, which will replace Vine Whip. We can now go to the Vermilion City gym because there was a bush in the way and we could cut it down with Leaf. Let's go. After a long time trying to do the gym puzzle, I made it to Tenant Serge, but I want to show you some of the trainers in the gym. First was the first gym trainer. First was his Voltorb. I went first with Leaf and crit it with Cut. Sadly, it didn't one-shot, and it got a tackle in, doing a little bit of damage. I tried using Leech Seed, but failed. It tackles me again, but I used Razor Leaf to finish it. Next was his Magnemite. It uses Sonic Boom to do a lot more damage than I had thought, which none of my moves do a lot of damage to it. It tries to go for Supersonic and fails. I use Razor Leaf to get more damage in, quitting and winning me the battle. Next was the other gym trainer in the gym. He had 2 Pokemon and led with Pikachu. It was faster than Leaf and used Thunder Wave, paralyzing Leaf. I used Cut, but it missed. It then used Quick Attack, which did more damage than I liked, and Cut missed again. It uses Double Team, but I land Razor Leaf, doing a lot of damage. It uses Slam, which I'm glad it missed, and I use Cut again, but it misses a 3rd time. I try to hit a Razor Leaf, but I get paralyzed. I switch to Grace, who finishes it off with a Quick Attack. Next was his other Pikachu. I keep Grace in, and I Quick Attack for the win. It's Serge time. I do have to heal after all of the battles, but now it's time for Lieutenant Serge. First was his Voltorb, and it uses Sonic Boom for big damage on Leaf, and I use Cut to do some chip damage. It tackles doing some chip damage, but I go for Poison Powder. It misses, but I land the Leech Seed so that I can heal. I switch to Grace, and its Sonic Boom does more damage. I use Quick Attack to get it into the red. It uses Shockwave, which hits hard, but Leech Seed takes it out. Next was his Pikachu. I switch back to Leaf, and I Leech Seed to do some chip damage. After a double team, I thought I wouldn't get Poison Powder down, but I land it, and I get even more chip damage. It paralyzes me with Thunder Wave. Lieutenant Serge uses a full restore, getting rid of the poison. I choose to use Cut, but of course it missed again. I use Poison Powder again, and I landed again, getting the poison on Pikachu. I use a Razor Leaf to finish it off. Lastly was his scary Raichu. It was faster and uses Double Team. I don't move thanks to being paralyzed. After it double teams again, I land a Leech Seed, which was great to get chip damage in. I miss my Poison Powder and use Razor Leaf, but miss it. Uses another double team, and I miss my second Razor Leaf. I finally land a Razor Leaf, and it does big damage. I land a Poison Powder for even more chip damage, too. We exchange blows until Razor Leaf KOs it, winning me the Thunder Badge. 3 badges down, 5 to go. I head to Rock Tunnel, and nothing really happens in between Vermilion City and Lavender Town, but I make it through the long and dangerous route through Rock Tunnel. I make it to the creepy and eerie city of Lavender Town. I headed to the Poke Center to heal my Pokemon. Then, the next question was, where do I go from here? Maybe there's a city west of here?